Nat, read number 5 for us.
Lisa has 8 apples. 3/4 of her apples are red. How many apples are red?
Okay, so I'm looking at my fraction. What's my bottom number, Quinn?
4.
4. And what does that stand for? Total groups. Very good. So I need to draw how many circles, Quinn?
3.
Oh, what's our bottom number?
4.
4. Good. So I'm going to draw my 4 circles. Okay, and then how many apples is it asking me about, Jenny?
It asked me 8 apples.
8 apples. So how many do I have to put in each of these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what's my top number? Matthew? 3. Okay, so how many groups is it asking about?
4.
So you just told me. What did you just tell me?
3.
3. Good. Okay, so if I have 4 groups and they're asking me about 3 of those groups, how many do I have to cross out, Nat?
1.
1. Very good. Okay, then I just have to count out what's in my circle. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Learning check. Jenny, how you feeling about this? Good? You're not feeling good about it?
Because sometimes I can't understand, but now I'm changing it.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions so far? We're going to do some more together, but I just want to answer any questions you guys have. Quinn, how you feeling? Feeling okay about this? Okay. Okay, let's move on to number 6. Jenny, go ahead and read number 6 for us.
Okay. Beryl has 9 apples. 2/3 of apples are red. How many of Beryl's apples are red?
Good. Okay, so pencils down. All eyes should be up here. Pencils down. Jenny? Okay. What is my fraction here, Nat?
2/3.
2/3. Good. Okay, so my bottom number is my total number of groups. So how many circles do I have to draw, Quinn? 3. Very good. Okay, and then what number am I dividing up? How many apples is it asking me about, Jenny?
9.
9. Okay, so I'm going to count to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pencil should be down. Okay, so I just counted to 9. So I'm going to go back to my fraction. How many groups is it asking me about, Matthew?
2.
2 groups. So how many of these am I going to cross out, Nat?
2.
So it's asking me about 2 groups, and I have 3. Good. And how many is in 2 groups? 6. Very good. Okay, so go ahead and work through that one like I just did. Use your scrap sheet of paper. Pencils down when you're done. Almost done, Janine?
No.
Okay. All right, so let's go on to the last one. Let's do a learning check first. How's everybody feeling about that? Looks like everybody's doing pretty well with that. Okay. Are you have any questions? Okay, what's your question?
It's like just only thing like if you do like in a circle and star, like I kind of sometimes it's like a better trick. Like now it's getting a little bit trickier.
So what's your question?
I'm trying to repeat it. So after a long time I'm using this trick, then I'm like, what?
So it's like partway through, sometimes you get a little confused. Okay. So do you know what part is confusing you? Do you know when you're looking at your fraction, do you know how many circles that you have to make?
Uh-huh.
What number do you look at to determine that?
Total groups.
Total groups, and that's your bottom number. Okay, so then what do you do next? After you figure out how many groups, so you have your circles drawn, what do you do next? What number do you look at next?
The number of groups.
So before you look at your number of groups, we're going to look at the number it's asking us about. So this one's asking us about 9 apples. So that's the number that we're going to count out into our circles. So do you know, then what do we do next?
And then we cross out groups.
Yep, after we look at the number of groups, we cross out which ones we don't need. Do you understand that?
Okay. I have another way I do the cross.
Oh, okay. What's the way that you use? Circle it? Yeah, if that's easier for you, you can do that.
That means, and I do a symbol like this.
Okay. Okay, so how do you feel about that? Do you feel better about that?
Pretty
Okay.
good.
All right, so go ahead and change your learning chart. And we're going to move on to the last one here.